Zhilei Zhang, fighting out of Zhou, China. 6'6", 256 pounds, excuse me. He's 37 years old with an 80-inch reach, but Jerry Forrest could cause some legitimate problems. Chris Mannix thinks he is a live underdog.
I think he is a very live underdog.
We've seen in the past Zhang can be methodical, as he caught him with a right hook there, did Zhang, but then Forrest answers, backs him up again.
And that's that right hook I'm talking about, but I like the way that Forrest came back.
Oh, and that straight left hand as Forrest was throwing a shot to the body, caught him and he went down.
That's the shot. That's the one that put down Devin Vargas. He doesn't throw the jab as a weapon. He throws it to set up that punch.
And Forrest also put way too much behind that power and behind that punch.
As Forrest went low, Zhang with a quick, straight left hand.
Yeah, short left hand right on the chin.
And just judging by the size of Zhang, a short little shot to you, Sergio, still carries quite a big impact.
Yeah, you could see the frustration in the corner of Jerry Forrest. They thought he was winning that round. I tend to agree with them, but Zhang gets the knockdown. He gets a 10-8 round.
Sometimes getting knocked down like that early is the best thing that can happen to you, because it takes the jitters away and you know that you got to go back to what you studied and what you trained for.
And maybe it makes Zhang a little looser than he would have been, maybe a little overconfident.
That can happen as well. Early knockdowns can be a gift and a curse.
Well, he caught him again, this time with the right, but doesn't quite go down. Zhang was admiring his work, and now Jerry Forrest caught him with a left hand. As Zhang takes a step back. We didn't think this was going to be an all-action affair, Sergio, but here we are.
No, well, listen, when it comes to Jerry Forrest, he can give you action. When he fought Jermaine Franklin in that first round, they went to war against the ropes for like 30 seconds. So this man doesn't avoid war, but he's an excellent short counterpuncher, Jerry Forrest is.
That just shows you how much the Big Bang has in those gloves.
Yeah, and Zhang does not get a ton of respect from people.
Oh, and a big right hook, and that sends Forrest down for a second time.
A southpaw with a right hook, I said before the fight started, is the most dangerous thing in boxing.
He's good. Let's see if Zhilei Zhang can end this here in the second round. But Forrest going right back into the fire.
Which doesn't make a heck of a lot of sense, because he was the one that said, I don't need to trade with this guy. I've got to outbox him. Right now, he's standing in the pocket with a bigger puncher.
And here we're going to see Zhilei Zhang catch him with that right hook right on the tip of the chin. Those are dangerous punches. See how his knees collapsed? That's exactly what those punches right on the tip of the chin do. And those shots right there, you do not recover from that quickly. Those shots on the temple. But credit to Jerry Forrest, he got up. We'll see what he can do now.
We saw Miguel Burchelt last weekend.
Oh, he caught him again. Jerry Forrest keeps going at the big fella to his demise.
His legs are gone.
Anytime you fall face forward, it's not a good sign. Your legs are not under you.
This corner's got to keep an eye on this.
Jerry Forrest, give him credit. He goes right back after him. His game plan has been thrown out the window, but he got a left hand in there right on the temple of Zhang. Maybe Forrest thinks, I can catch him too.
Yeah, but there's no movement in Forrest whatsoever over the last round plus. He is primed to walk into another big shot.
The Big Bang living up to the billing. A clubbing left hand there.
Guard a little low, not a lot of head movement. It's like a ball on a tee.
Luckily, there's no 3 knockdown rule for Forrest, or maybe unluckily, depending how this thing ends.
Zhang needs to go back to that long jab. Forrest will run into something again because he wants to make up what he just lost.
Don't do that.
And that was a big round for the Big Bang, but you got to give Jerry Forrest credit trying to catch him in between the shots still.
Seconds out.
Right now, Jerry Forrest needs to muster up his inner Evander Holyfield if he wants to take such a big man down. Because he can back up Zhang like we've seen in the last round, but it's going to take a lot of energy from your legs, and you got to keep punching just like that.
And he caught Zhang coming in with a left hand. And you can hear Jerry's corner yelling that he's hurt.
That was a big left hook. Zhang took that well, but I would continue going. This is Jerry Forrest's moment right now.
Caught him again. There's blood. Zhang thought it was a headbutt. I'm not so sure. And he's resorted back to the clinching again. And if Forrest can win the remaining rounds and have a point deduction in there on Zhang, he's got a chance here.
Referee Frank Gentile, he says that it's Forrest putting his head down there. Forrest is the smaller fighter, and yes, he is dipping his head low, but you can clearly see that Zhang is strategically lifting that arm up and putting it over the head of Jerry Forrest at least a dozen times.
When you're that tired, you got to be strategic, Chris. And that, you know, if you're Zhang, that's a smart move. It's up to the referee to break it.
I'm not blaming Zhang at all. I'm saying you've got to see it if you're the referee.
And now Zhang opening up a little bit more. That could be dangerous for him.
Love them body shots by Jerry Forrest. It's the 8th round, and that's exactly what you got to keep doing. Dig down on them, on that big man.
Your head up. Stop.
You question the conditioning of Zhang. We have seen some elite older fighters succeed late in their career, especially at heavyweight. The Klitschko's come to mind. Your conditioning's got to be better if you want to be on the world championship level.
When you're such a big man, you're not accustomed to going down and getting back up. He's just facing something, some adversity he's never faced before. Zhang.
Stop. 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 Go over there.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
1 point. Quit holding the neck, okay? You hear me? All right, let's
That's
go.
what they
Let's
needed.
go.
That is what they needed. And now, according to Chris Mannix's scorecard, Forrest could get a draw here if he wins 9 and 10.
It is a game changer, and good for the referee for finally recognizing it. You look over at Forrest's corner, they know it too. They know that could put Forrest in a position to, at the very least, get a draw.
When it comes to the scorecard, that point deduction is just as big as a knockdown. Forrest, though, you would think has to win this round, and that right hand back Zhang up against the ropes.
Love the attitude of Forrest. He has to win this round potentially to get a draw, but he is fighting for a knockout.
The referee looking at Zhang again, saying, you do not want me to take another point away for holding.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You're pulling yourself down now. Don't put your head down there. Come on. Your head up.
So much on the line. Both men should treat this as a one-round fight.
You're Jerry Forrest, you got to punch during these exchanges. As Zhang tries to hold, you've got to punch out of it.
Let's go, guys. Come on. All right, stop.
Who would have thought we'd be in this position at the end of round 3 after Forrest was dropped for the 3rd time and the referee was considering stopping it?
He's doing it again.
Forrest told us he was in great shape, and he came up short in his other losses. He didn't get stopped, but he wasn't in shape. He said he left nothing in the gym, and he's showing it here with his resilience.
Come on, punch inside. Come on. Let him go. Don't hold him. All right, I got you. Don't hold. I got you.
Sergio, we'll see what kind of boost of adrenaline he gets in this last minute.
When he hears that 30-second, he's going to come
Oh,
forward.
the right hand connects again. Got him with the left. The crowd is starting to rise up here. They sense an upset.
Zhang is hurt.
Can Forrest chop this tree down?
Zhang's knees are buckling. This is a time for Forrest to strike. Come forward. Throw everything you got.
Caught him again with a quick inside right hook.
You can't let Zhang tie you up. He's landing that one punch. Zhang looks ready to go. You've got to follow up with the combination.
Zhang's career is on the line. A loss here, and surely you won't hear much about him again. Deep breath for the big Chinese fighter. 10 seconds left. One more flurry perhaps as Forrest marches in. got him again. Zhang's turning his back, and that will do it as Forrest pulled off the stunner.
The Big Bang went out with a whimper right there. We'll see if the judges gave him the round.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and here are the totals. Judge Rose Lecin scores it 95-93, Forrest. Judge Fernando Barbosa and Rourke Young have it 93-93 for a majority draw. Un empate mayoritaria.
And Jerry Forrest celebrates that like it's a win, because it is. He went down 3 times. How many fighters do you know can go down 3 times early and come away with the win? I remember Juan Manuel Marquez versus Manny Pacquiao. That was a lot of knockdowns. It's a rare accomplishment.